Would you like to learn how to make some mouth-watering French onion pork chops? Just like this? You would? Good. Because in this episode of the Lisa D's Delight Show, I'm going to show you how to do it.
Lisa D Delight.
Let's start off by chopping up some onions, nice and fast like this. Your exact ingredient list and measurements and such will be in the description box below. Now I'm going to season the pork chops with some ASIL, which is my own all-purpose seasoning. You can grab you some with the link pinned in the comments section. Don't mind the label. This was filmed a while ago when we were still using the prototype before we went into production. But if you don't have ASIL, just use some seasoned salt, some onion powder, and garlic powder. I'm also going in with some onion and herb Mrs. Dash. And if you don't eat pork, I pray I never have to go through that. You could just use some chicken instead. Yep, that'll work too. And also add some fresh cracked black pepper. Be sure to flip the pork chops over and season the other side as well. Now I'm going to add a dusting of flour to the pork chops. They don't need to be heavily breaded, so that's why I'm going light on both sides with flour. Now I have my frying pan on medium-high, and I'm going to go in with some olive oil as well as some butter. And then I'm going to place the pork chops into the frying pan and let them brown. They only have to brown for about 3 minutes per side. They don't have to be cooked all the way through here because we're going to continue to cook them later. While those are finishing browning up, let's make a quick beef broth by mixing some better than bouillon beef base with some hot water. Now I removed the pork chops from the pan and I'm adding some more olive oil and some more butter. The butter is for flavor and the olive oil is so that the butter doesn't burn. Just stir periodically, and after about 15 minutes, this is what they're looking like, nice and caramelized. My production team lost the clip again. You just can't get good help these days. But to that beef broth that I made, I added 1 pack of onion Lipton soup mix as well as some Worcestershire sauce, mixed it all up, and I added that to the frying pan. And I also added some fresh thyme. If the gravy is not thick enough for you, you could add a cornstarch slurry here. Just mix a little cornstarch with water and add it in here to thicken up the gravy. But for me, this was just fine. And now I'm going in with some Marsala cooking wine. Let that cook down for about 5 minutes or so and then add in the pork chops. After you've gotten all of the pork chops in the pan, then you want to reduce the heat to low and add some provolone cheese onto each pork chop. Next, you want to cover the pan and let the pork chops simmer for about 5 minutes or so, or until the cheese is melted and the internal temperature of the pork chops reach 145 degrees. And then after that, it's done.
Lisa D Delight.
My God, forever. Won't he do it? Yes, he will, all the time. These French onion pork chops came out so super yummy. Me personally, I already love me a good fried pork chop, child. So then you add some onions, one of my other faves, to it. Baby, you got some good eating. I paired it with some delicious stuffing and also some string beans. Can you say heaven on earth? Yes, God. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. After all, I was just trying to help your palate. God bless you. Bye.
Lisa got them dishes, that's a life for when she cook. Guarantee you if you visit, you subscribe and if she cook. Double take a second look, and she don't need no book. The kitchen female, shit complete, I get the vibe when she cook. Let her cook, no